What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been literally like over a month since I've posted, but I'm finally done with school and all that shebang, so I finally have time for YouTube again, and I'm so excited to be back. It literally felt so good to film this video today. Today, as you can tell by the title of this video, I decided to do a tutorial on how to achieve super glowy skin for the summer, how to get that glow from within, you know, hot girl summer. Because F the girls who are like, I just need mascara and clear lip gloss. Like, congrats, sis. But let me show y'all how to do real makeup. Okay, let me stop. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It would mean so much to me. And yeah. Okay, so as always, I'm gonna start off with my eyebrows, and the product I'm using today is gonna be the Anastacia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. I'm actually really liking this now. I think it kind of grew on me from whenever I did the first impression on it. I actually really like it. Don't know what I'd do without it. So I'm just taking this on a spoolie, and just pretty much just running this through my brows until I get it to where I want it to be, if that makes sense. So you can just see how well it, like, you see that? Don't worry, I'm gonna fix this. I just like to let it dry down first and then I shape it, only because like it holds, don't get me wrong, but my brows still kind of fall. I don't know if you guys can notice that. Like, I'll put them up. Well, okay, now it's not doing it, but they'll kind of start falling, so I just brush them all the way up so it can dry, and then I start shaping after. As you can see, this is literally what my eyebrows look like with zero product, just using the brow freeze, which is pretty impressive. But now I'm gonna lightly fill in the sparse areas with my e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil. I actually really like this. I think, you know, for it to be so cheap, it really does get the job done. I'm going in really lightly, but on camera it just looks like I'm filling them in like naturally, like really dark. And I don't know why, but I guess that's what happens when you have really dark hair. This looks awful, I know. Don't worry, I'm gonna conceal them. Okay, now to conceal, I already went ahead and put some of the Maybelline FitMe concealer on the back of my hand.
That shit crazy.
So I'm gonna skip the eyes for now, and I'm just gonna move on to the face because that is pretty much the whole point of this video. And I'm actually really excited to show y'all what I've been using recently. This is literally like heaven on earth. Like, I don't know where I would be without this right now. Like, I feel like it's completely changed like my face makeup almost. This is the Milk Hydro Grip Gripping Primer. I don't know, it's just bomb. Like, it's very sticky, but I feel like that's why it really holds my makeup, and at the same time it's kind of hydrating, and it's just like, I don't know, it feels really good. And as you can see, it kind of makes me a little glowy. I know I'm really working out right now, I don't want to talk about it, but I feel like it makes me glowy, makes my makeup last like literally all day, literally. And yeah, I don't know what's going on with my ring light. I feel like my lighting right now is not good. Hopefully it looks better like in the video, but I don't know, it's like the brightest setting, so I don't know what's going on. Anyways, sponsor me, please. Okay, so now, since the purpose of today's video is to show you guys how to achieve glowy skin, I'm gonna show y'all what I think is a pretty crucial, oh my god, please ignore the fact that some of my nails are like missing. I get bored and peel them off. But anyway, I'm gonna show y'all what I think is a pretty crucial step to achieving glowy skin. Shout out to my girl Michelle, she let me borrow her Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector liquid, and yes, this is technically a liquid highlight, but if you apply it under your foundation like I'm about to do and I'm about to show you, you'll definitely be able to see that it creates on almost like really glowy base, so that when your foundation goes on over top of it, it'll still have like some kind of sheen to it, and you'll pretty much just look like you're glowing from within. You're just gonna look radiant. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this just a little bit. I'm not gonna go ham. Oop! If I keep looking down, it's because my mirror is right here, y'all. Sorry. So for my foundation today, I'm gonna be going in with my Morphe 2 Hint Skin Tint, and this is supposed to be sheer to medium coverage, so this is also gonna allow for the why can't I think today? For the glowiness to still shine through, because if it was totally full coverage, then what we did, that would just defeat the purpose. So I just like to shake this up, and I've been super obsessed with this. It's like really good, like really good. And I'm just gonna put a few drops on my face. I literally got cut off, so rude. But the reason I'm using a brush is because if you don't know, using a sponge basically eats up like most of your product, which leaves you with less coverage to work with. So by using a brush, you waste less product and you get better coverage. And honestly, I think using a brush is easier. Like, in my opinion, I just think it's like faster, quicker. I don't know. So this is what my skin looks like after pressing the foundation into my skin with a kabuki brush. Obviously way better coverage considering this is supposed to be like a sheer kind of formula. And yeah, and I also have very red skin, as you guys saw in the beginning, and I still have that glow from underneath. So far so good. Now my next step is going to be color correcting. I'm going to be using the NYX color correcting concealer palette, and I don't know why I've just been digging it lately. So I'm gonna be using the peach corrector right here for my under eyes, because this cancels out any darkness or discoloration, which obviously I have under my eyes. And I've also been using the green one to cancel out my redness, but I just didn't think I really needed it today. Just placing this under my eye, and you can already see how it's starting to like cancel out. You see that? And I also like to blend it out with my finger, because I just feel like it blends it out better. The warmth of your finger helps to really melt it into your skin, and I honestly feel like it has better coverage as well. So your fingers are very underrated. Now moving on to concealer, I'm going to be using, again, obviously my FitMe concealers, and I'm almost out, but I'm trying to finish these before starting any of my new concealers. So I use one lighter shade and one darker shade. One of them is 15 and the other one I believe is 10. I like using the darker one like right where, you know, my eye bags would be, so like right here. And then I like using the brighter one on the outer portion of my under eye to really lift my face so we can look snatched. And I don't blend this in right away. I like to let this sit on my face and dry a little, because if you go in when it's still super wet, again, your sponge is going to eat up most of the product, and also if it's drier then you'll get more coverage, and I just like it better that way. So okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and blend this in with my new Real Technique sponge. Isn't it so cute? It's like a corally kind of pink. I love it. It's really soft too. I feel like it feels softer than the orange ones I usually get. I could be tripping though, I don't know. And now I'm just going to push this into my under eye, making sure to look up so we can get in all those little creases. You know the vibes. And then if you have an excess, I just like to put it on my eyelid. Again, because the purpose of this is to look more glowy, I'm not going to be going in with as many powder products, but I'm going to try to be doing most things with cream, which brings me to my next point, which is going to be cream contouring slash bronzing. I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer. I think this shade is like perfect for my skin tone. More so for contouring though, because I'd like to look a little more bronze if that were kind of my purpose with this. But now again with my wet beauty sponge, I'm just gonna start blending this in, and I'm always blending upwards, never blend downwards, because you want to lift your face, not drag it down. So that's why I also place my as you can see, like my real cheekbone is like right here, but I like to place my contour a lot higher so that it really elevates the face. Product placement is very important. So hopefully you guys can tell on camera, but in person I definitely look like I have some warmth back in my face again, and my face is kind of gaining that structure back rather than being so flat from all the foundation and concealer. But now I'm just gonna go in with my concealer once again to do the spots that we didn't do earlier, which is just gonna be like my forehead right here, and then down the bridge of my nose as well, because we did do the contour on there but it's looking a little muddy, just like that, and then on my chin. And for this one I am using the lighter shade of concealer to just brighten up those areas.
Chris, this shit crazy.
Okay, now so we can keep this glowiness going, still not going to be going in with any powders because I do all my cream products first and powder at the end. So now for my blush, I don't have a liquid blush, but I do have a cream blush. So I'm going to be going in with the Colourpop blush sticks. This is in the color 25A. I do have the color Under Pressure, but that one's a bit more corally, so I think I'll just go with this one. My biggest tip when using this, because I feel like a lot of people I've seen don't like this, I like to apply it onto my sponge and then onto my face, because if you apply directly to your face, I feel like it's just gonna move around your product. But if you do it this way, not only does it come out more naturally, but it just blends better in my opinion. As you can see, I've applied some blush already, and I'm applying this kind of like in an elevated motion, not like on the apples of my cheeks, because again, we're trying to lift the face. And you can just see it looks so natural, still glowy AF, and of course I put some on my nose. Now I'm gonna be applying once again the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector liquid, and I'm just blending this in with my fingers so I don't lose any of that product. And now we look even more glowy, because honestly we already looked pretty glowy as it is, but now we just look like a freaking, I don't want to say glazed donut, that is so 2016, but we just look bomb. Okay, now it's time for powder, and of course I'm using my Fenty powder. It's the only one I freaking own. To apply my powder, I'm going to be very selective about where I'm placing it, because I still want to keep this glow. I don't want to be matte whatsoever. So I'm going to be taking this Real Techniques 402 brush. It's like a little powder brush like this, and I'm going to be taking some powder on my brush, and I'm only going to be placing it in the areas where I definitely don't want any creasing. So for me, mainly this is going to be my under eye. So with this brush, I'm just gonna, obviously there's powder on it already, and I'm just gonna be kind of pushing it into the skin, making sure that my eye concealer won't crease and that it'll last all day. Yeah, so notice how I only left this right here. I did not bring it down anywhere near the cheek. As you can see, we still have that glow. So this can all vary to personal preference or whatever your skin is like. I honestly don't get oily around my cheeks or anything, so I'm not going to put any product there, but I do sometimes around the sides of my nose and my smile lines right here. I'm just going to be applying a small amount, like you couldn't even see when I put it on, because that's how little of an amount I'm going in with. Some people get really oily in their T-zone, so in that case you might just want to apply some right here. I honestly am just going in with whatever I have left on here because I don't need it that bad. In addition to that powder, I'm also going to be adding a tiny bit more blush, and the reason I'm only doing that is because this Milani Luminoso brush doubles as almost like a highlight. It has like a glowy sheen to it, if you can see that right there on my finger. So I really like that because it's definitely going to add on to the glow that we already have, but I'm not going in with too much because I don't want to look like a disco ball either. I mean, it's personal preference. If you want to, you got it, but I feel like I have a pretty decent amount of glow right now. So I'm just gonna lightly, there we go. Now, if you wanted to add some additional powder, contour, or bronzer, you totally could, but I think I'm gonna leave it just because I kind of like how I look right now. So now I'm back with my eye makeup done. I went for a kind of very smoky liner kind of vibe. I actually like how it turned out. But anyways, now I'm gonna move on to show you guys what lip combo I'm doing today, and I'm gonna be using the NYX Lip Pencil in the shade Peekaboo Neutral. So I'm just gonna go ahead and line my lips with this. Also, let me know if you guys would want an eye tutorial on this, because I didn't want to include it because I feel like it'd be too long, but if you want to see how I did this, then comment and I got you. That's the best I can do because I don't have sharpener. Anyways, and then over top of this, I'm gonna go in with the Ulta Shiny Sheer Lip Gloss. I honestly don't know the shade of this, but I absolutely love this lip gloss. Like, it's such a good nude. I just absolutely love it. If I can open it, that'd be great. Thanks. There we go. Okay, now one of our final steps is to add a powder highlight. Colourpop Super Shock Cheek in Flexitarian is one of the most like bomb highlights. So I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit of this, and then if it's OD, I'll just stop. I feel like you can't even tell the difference that much, only because I'm already glowing. So, oh, okay, yeah, see, there it is. But also don't forget to, of course, add some to your nose, under the eyebrow, inner corner, whatever it is that you like. Also, I forgot to mention that while I was doing my eye makeup, I did add a tiny bit of powder bronzer, because I guess it looks different on camera, but I feel like I was lacking in person, so I just went ahead and added that really lightly. But now the final step is to add some setting spray. So of course I'm going in with a dewy setting spray because I want to look glowy and dewy and just, you know what I'm saying. So I picked up the I Heart Revolution Watermelon Dewy Makeup Fixing Spray. So I haven't used it yet. This is also going to be like a first impression kind of vibe, kind of thing. Why did I say vibe? What the hell? Let's see how it makes my skin look after. I feel like this might be a little much. Like, I don't know. Okay, it has a super nice like mist. I'm a big fan of how that sprayed. That felt pretty fucking good. Okay, I definitely feel like that had some effect because my forehead is now kind of like gleaming, but not in like an oily way. I'm a fan of that one. That was pretty nice. Alright guys, well that is it for today's video. I hope you guys picked up a few tips or tricks, or hopefully this helped you out in any way. If you enjoyed watching today's video, if you did learn something new, then please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and also please subscribe to my channel. I'm so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers and I just want to get there already. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hey guys, so as I was editing this video, as you guys saw in the beginning, I did forget to mention that there is a giveaway that I'm doing right now. So chances are if you're watching this video, it's already up. The giveaway is going to be on my makeup Instagram, which will be right here on the screen and also in the description box. So go check it out. The rules are listed on my Instagram. Really easy, really fun, and really simple. So go join.